Welcome to day 4 of the Pierce Power Abs. So day 3 days done. We are on to the 4th day. Hopefully you're feeling your abs. They're working. You're sitting a little taller. You're a little more confident. So we're going to continue the work, continue getting closer to that midsection that you've always wanted. Today we have 5 different exercises that we are going to do for your core, get that nice ripped six-pack. So we are starting off with a flutter kick. So we have Lindsay. She is going to be on her back. She's going to start in that hollow body position that we've gone over before. Arms are right next to her ears. Legs are extended. From there, she's just going to flutter her feet back and forth. Notice that her back is flat against the ground. That is what we are looking for. If you can't get your back flat, we'll raise your legs up, but you're still continuing to flutter those legs. Also, if that's too hard, you can bring your hands down your side. That will make it a little bit easier. Level 1, your arms are going to be by your side. Level 2, your arms will be directly over your head. Good. Go ahead and relax. So next we are moving on to either a planche press for level 1 or a wall walk for level 2. So if you are doing a planche press, you are going to start in a push-up position. Core is nice and tight, engaged. From there, you are just going to lift your hips up, bring your shoulders straight. Notice there's a straight line for her hips to her shoulders, to her wrists. Her abs are still engaged. Then we're just going to come right back to that push-up position and then right back up. She's keeping a nice neutral head the whole time. Right back down. Keep your head neutral. Don't lift your head up. We want that head straight in line the whole time. That will be the planche press for level 1. If you are level 2, then you are going to go to a wall and you are going to do a wall walk. So you're starting your chest, shoulder side, everything's on the ground. From there, you're going to push yourself up. You're going to take a big step up the wall, climb yourself, walk your hands into the wall. The goal is to touch your nose to the wall without letting your legs touch the wall. That was beautiful, Lindsay. From there, if you don't feel quite comfortable enough to go all the way up into a handstand, you can modify it. You can just go partially up. So let's show them what that would look like. If you don't feel comfortable going all the way up, just walk your feet up, walk your hands in. Right to there is great. Then come right back down. Obviously, the goal is to get your nose to the wall to be able to go up all the way, but everybody's at different levels, so even if you can't go all the way up, just try and push yourself to getting a little bit up the wall, and each rep you might be able to move your hands in a little bit closer, just getting a little closer to that handstand position. In the handstand, you need to keep that nice tight core so that your legs don't touch the wall. Lindsay did a great job of demonstrating that. Those are 2 exercises. The third one we are going to do is known as a tap crunch. So Lindsay is going to be on her back. Her knees are bent. Her hands are right behind her head. Her elbows are going to stay straight to the side. We don't want her elbows crunching in the whole time. Arms are just straight out to the side. From there, she is going to lift up her shoulders, lift up her feet, and crunch to the middle. Yep, that back is flat against the ground. You're bracing those abs with each rep, squeezing that core nice and tight, sitting up, getting a good squeeze, a nice pause at the top of each rep. No matter if you're at level 1 or level 2, you are going to be doing this exercise. You're going to do the tap crunch. You'll feel a nice contraction in your abs with each rep. So that is 3 exercises. The 4th one that we are going to do is a floor thruster to a push-up. So basically what a floor thruster is, it's a half burpee. You're jumping your feet in, you're jumping your feet back, then you're going to give me a push-up. The goal, obviously, is to get a push-up on your toes. If you can't quite get that push-up on your toes, feel free to go to your knees, use your knees. If you can do 1 or 2 push-ups, then I want you to do that 1 or 2 push-ups before switching to your knees. So what a floor thruster to a push-up will look like. Nice push-up position. That core is engaged, nice and tight. Jumping those feet into your hands as close as you can. Notice her feet are flat against the ground. That's what we are looking for. That's a beautiful position right there. That's the goal. From there, she's jumping her feet back. Then she's giving us a nice push-up. That core stays tight the whole time. Her chest makes contact with the floor. Now she's going to give me 1 floor thruster to a push-up. Good. Push-up on her knees. Just to go over that, notice her core still stays nice and tight. There's still a straight line from her shoulder to her knees as she's doing it. Her butt's not sticking up in the air. Her hips aren't sagging. Her core is nice and tight. It is nice and engaged the whole time. Great job. So that is 4 of the exercises. The 5th one we are going to do is a rolling V-up or a hollow to arch hold. If you are on level 1, we're just going to go hollow to arch roll. She is going to be on her back. She's going to start in that nice hollow body position. Back is flat against the ground. Then she is going to roll to that Superman position. Then right back over to the hollow. Notice she did not touch her feet or hands to the floor. That is the goal. If that's too difficult, you might use your hands a little bit on the floor as you're going from side to side. Go ahead and give me one more. Yep. That's it. Good. That's beautiful. So if she needs, like I said, you might end up using your hand to help you roll. Let's see one of those real quick, just to one side. Maybe your hands touch the ground, but then you're reaching that hollow position at the end and just hitting it for a second before you return the other way. Beautiful. So if that is level 1, if you are going to level 2, we're doing a similar movement, but you're going to throw a V-up in there to add that extra difficulty. So what that will look like, you're going to start in your hollow body position. You're going to do a wonderful V-up, sit up, toes touch your feet. Then you're going to roll over all the way, then hands to your toes. Good, beautiful. Back and forth. And here she is not touching her hands to the ground. That is the goal. As you get tired, you might end up touching your hands to the floor, but the goal is to keep them off. Those were beautiful. Those were great. She made them look easy. They are not. But now you have the 5 exercises you are going to need for your day 4 workout.